What's going on, guys? This is Noah here. Welcome back to another video on all things Noah YouTube channel. In this video today, I'm going to be doing a video collection video once again. The last video collection I did was my Nintendo Switch 2 gaming collection. In this video today, I'm actually going to be doing my gaming collection for my Wii. My Wii was actually my very first console that I started playing that got me into gaming many years ago when I was 6 years old, and I want to showcase most of the games that I've collected over the years that we can archive together and bring back memories. The Wii was definitely one of my very first consoles that got me into gaming, and we are going to go through all the games. I have so many games that I have had on the Wii back then that I'm actually going to showcase. So one of the first games that I got. This game is called Sonic Unleash. Sonic Unleash was one of my very first Sonic games that I ever played back then, and it was definitely one of the games that I did grind a lot on that one, and it was definitely fun. It was definitely a very fun fun game to play. This is another game that I used to play a lot as well on the Wii. Super Mario Bros. Wii. I used to play that one a lot as well with my friends, my cousins. We used to play that game totally a lot back then. And this is another game that I got as well. Dragon Lair Trilogy. I don't know if I never really played this game actually before, but yeah, this is called Dragon Lair Trilogy. It's the name of it. So I got that one as well. Another game I got as well, Hot Wheels. Another game that I got on the Wii as well, Hot Wheels. Really loved Hot Wheels back then. That was definitely one of my favorites. I also got another one as well, Super Mario Galaxy, one of my favorite games of all time. I definitely want to play this definitely on my Nintendo Switch and get that edition that comes with the first one and the second one. But I really loved Super Mario Galaxy. This was one of my most addicting games I really put a lot of time into. And it was definitely a really good game. I really enjoyed this game a lot. Let's see. This is a game I played pretty less on as well. I never really got fully into Donkey Kong. This is called Donkey Kong Country's Returns. This is one of the games that I actually have on my Wii as well. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns. I used to play this game a little bit, but never really got into it as much. Find the next one. So I really love How You Train Your Dragon. This was definitely one of my favorite cartoons and movies back in the times. But they had a video game as well that I used to play called How You Train Your Dragon, the video game. And I put a lot of time into that game. I really did. But I think I was stuck on pick on one level, I believe. This one I kind of played a little bit less. If you guys really loved Harry Potter back then, this is still one of the Harry Potter games that I still have in my collection. But I got Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This is definitely one of the games that I picked up a long time ago from a gaming rental place. So that's how I was able to get that. So we got another one as well. My grandpa actually gave this to me, this racing game, but it's called Ford Racing Off-Roads. I don't know if you guys are pretty familiar with this one, but I used to play this one a really long time ago. I kind of stopped playing it. I kind of played it a little less back then, but yeah, I used to play Ford Racing Off-Roads. I used to play that as well. Not as much like I used to. So, two games here. So, one of the games that I really loved was Wii Sports. I really enjoyed playing that a lot. But here you go, Wii Sports Resort. This is definitely one of the ones I did put a lot of the time into a little bit for working out and all that kind of stuff. I did play the other one, the Nintendo Switch Sports one, but yeah, beforehand it was definitely this back then. Wii Sports Resort. That was the last Wii Sports I actually played. Then I played the original as well. And then this is what really got me into basically NASCAR video games and just NASCAR definitely in general. But this is the game I put a lot of time into. NASCAR 2011, the game. Definitely one of my very first NASCAR games that really got me into everything. So there you go. So the Never game as well that I got. This is really, I did put a lot of time into, and I did play this with my cousin a few times. But if you love theme parks and really wanted to do a lot of things, Six Flags Fun Park. This is one of the games that you could do like missions. You could do like fun games that you can do with it, and you could do a lot of activities with this game. But this game was really fun to do. I really loved it. I really loved this game. It was definitely a fun family game that I really loved playing. So I never really played much of this one as much. I never really heard of this game, and I never really got into it, but this game was called Boogie, is what the name of this game was called. I never really played this, so I don't even remember if I played this game at all, but this is one of the games that came with my Wii, but yeah, it was called Boogie, and I never really played this game. I really didn't really do it as much. Alright. So we got 3 more games here. This is the game that I played definitely with my cousins a lot when they would actually come over and actually visit with me and spend the night and all that kind of stuff back in the years. But and I played it by myself. I've actually played it with my family a couple of times. But this was called Monopoly. Monopoly was one of the games I really enjoyed playing a lot. I definitely spent a lot of time on it. Played with the CPUs a lot. But yeah, this is Monopoly. Really loved this game. Did definitely put a lot of hours into it, a little bit. And I did play with my cousins a couple times when they would actually come over and visit me. Fortunately, that's not like that anymore, unfortunately. I used to play this game actually a lot too. I did put a lot of hours into this racing game. It was called GG Pro Series. GG Pro Series is what the name of it was called. It was built by Ubisoft. So I used to play that game a lot. I used to play with friends, cousins. So I played that one as well. I did put a lot of effort into this game as well. If you do love Mario Kart, this is the very first Mario Kart that I actually played. Mario Kart Wii. Definitely one of the favorite and classic games. Love the maps that they actually brought back into the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game that they bought most of the Wii tracks back. Same with the new Mario Kart. No, it was the last Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 actually had Coconut Mall, and even though OG Mario Kart Wii Coconut Mall was definitely the best than the one in Mario Kart 8, but it was really cool that they brought that course back and a bunch of other Wii tracks back. And it definitely brings one of that Sagoshik vibes, you know? This is another game that actually really fully got me into a lot more racing games. I was really fully into racing games back then. So one of the games I actually had, this was a monster truck game. I really enjoyed it a lot. I put a lot of hours into it. It's called Monster 4x4 World Circuit. This was one of my favorites that I really enjoyed back then, and you would race against your cousins. I used to race my cousins all the time, and I would always win. Sometimes they would win, and we had fun. We had definitely a blast in the Wii playing Monster Truck 4x4 World Circuit. So that was really cool. And this game, I didn't even know I had for rental and everything when I rent this game from GameStop so many years ago. But it was called Lego Batman. The Lego Batman video game. And I could see it just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you can see Lego Batman, the Wii. I never really played much of this game. I never heard of me renting that. This game I played a little bit of. I never really could get into it fully. I was kind of like stuck on it most of the time. But I played it a little bit. but I used to have a sprint car racing game. It was called Sprint Cars. It was made by Maximum Racing. Maximum Family Games made this game. I don't know if they're still around or not, but yeah, I used to play this racing game just a little bit. I never really fully jumped into it as well. Also, as well, I did play this game a little bit, a lot. If you do like M&M's, you probably would like this game as well. It's definitely a classic. M&M's Kart Racing. I used to play this a little bit. It was kind of a little bit like Mario Kart, just with M&M characters. You can go for around like all the M&M's characters. I did unlock maybe like a couple of them. But yeah, I used to play this game as well. M&M's Kart Racing as well. This game I didn't really do as much. I didn't really do a lot of this game, but I know my family did play this game a lot. And you guys probably did play this game too. Wii Fit. Wii Fit was definitely a good one that my family used to do all the time for working out. You could do like yoga and a whole bunch of other exercise ones on it. So yeah, Wii Fit. Also a good one. I didn't really play much of this game as much, but you guys probably do remember playing this probably during your childhood on the Wii. If you did own a Wii back then, kill a thing here. But Men in Black Alien Crisis. If you guys have played this game before, you probably will remember this, but I used to play, I did try a little bit of this game called MLB Alien Crisis. I never really played much of it. This game, I did play a lot of it. I did put a lot of time into this game. But if you do love the movie Planes, by Pixar, if you haven't watched the movie, you definitely should check it out. But I did love this movie. It was an animated movie called Planes. It's by the same people who made Cars. It's by Pixar. But it was called Planes, Disney's Planes. But you could do like missions and take things out. I did the missions like a couple times. And yeah, I beat it a really long time ago and did all the missions. But this game was really fun. I really enjoyed playing this, and it kind of made me feel like more like relaxed and like in a simulator. It was definitely fun. Plus, you had to like beat times and everything, like time trials. This game I didn't really play basically a lot back then, but I did get this from rentals. I think it was from GameStop, I believe. But Ghostbusters, the video game. I used to play this a little bit. I never could really get into it as much back then, but Ghostbusters video games, that was definitely one of the games that I played. I got a lot of games to go through now. This game I did put a lot of effort into with my cousin and then for myself. If you guys loved Transformers, you guys probably would remember this game from the Wii. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the video game. I did play a little bit of it myself, and it was definitely interesting. It did tell the story a little bit different than the movie did, but it was cool. It was definitely interesting. I did play this one definitely a lot. Put a lot of effort into it. So I did play a lot of Lego games back in the past as well. I did play this one a little bit. I didn't really play it fully a lot, but this had only the sequel trilogy and the prequel trilogy. So it was called Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. I did play this a little bit. It did come with a little bit of all the movies, like the originals, but it didn't come with like the new ones out eventually. So eventually the new ones only came out until like later into the year. But this was definitely one of the ones that I played a little bit. I didn't really fully get into it as much, but it was definitely a fun game. I really enjoyed it. This game I did put a lot of effort into. This racing game, I really enjoyed playing this racing game a lot. This game was it was an arcade NASCAR game that I used to play a lot. It was definitely funny and definitely cool. It's called NASCAR Unleash. If you guys have played this game before, you probably definitely would remember it. But I used to play a lot of NASCAR Unleashed. So I put a lot of hours into that game a lot. Back when I was a kid. This game I did play a little bit of a lot of it as well. I used to play this game a lot. Put a lot of hours into it. But I used to play Mario Sport Mix. This had a little bit of every sport that you could play. I did most of the tournaments and actually didn't get past the boss. The boss was definitely one of the hardest that I was able to beat. But I used to play this game a lot. I used to put a lot of hours into this game as well. This game as well, I did put a lot of hours into the most. If you did love Speed Racer, you probably would like this game as well. If you loved the cartoons back growing up. But I used to play Speed Racer, the video game. This is the game that I was fully locked into and playing a lot. It was one of my most addicted games ever, and it brings a lot of nostalgic vibes. And I did beat this game. I did beat it. It took me a really long time to beat it, but I was able to beat it finally. Unlocked all the characters from the game, from the movie, and it was a really fun game that I put a lot of time into. And this game was actually bought by my grandpa. My grandpa had this game, and he loaned it to me a long time ago. But yeah, I used to play a little bit of this game. I never really understand the pit road stuff. It was definitely different back then with those cars. But I used to do this game a lot, the Indianapolis 500 Legends. I used to play a little bit of this game. I had a really hard time trying to figure out how to do the pit road and everything. But it was really cool and getting to play this game. This game was definitely really interesting back then, and I was definitely learning it as I go. Another game as well, I did play a little bit of time into this one as well with my cousin back then. We didn't really get far into this one, but we played Epic Mickey's 2, Power of 2. This was definitely an OG game that I played a little bit of it. It was interesting. I never could really understand it a little bit, but this was definitely a game I really put a little bit of some hours in. Didn't play as much of it, but did put a lot of hours in with my cousin when he would actually come over and do it together. This game I did put a lot of hours into. It was definitely my very first Indiana Jones game that really got me into the Indiana Jones games. And I didn't really beat this game as much, but I did play it definitely a lot and put a lot of hours into it. Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. This was definitely one of the games that really got me into the Indiana Jones stuff. It was fun. I really did a little bit enjoy it. And I did play the Great Circle, and that's pretty similar to what games that I used to play a long time ago. So this is definitely what really got me into the Indiana Jones video games back then. This game I did play a lot with my cousins. It was definitely fun. We had some good times with it. But we used to play a game called Game Party. Game Party was definitely one of the games that we put a lot of effort into. It was definitely fun doing it with my cousins. It was fun. Did a lot of games on that as well. Never Lego game as well. I used to play a lot of them back then, but I didn't really play this as much. But this is definitely all the original Indiana Jones movies into Legos, like the first one, the second one, and the third one. But yeah, it was called Indiana Jones and the original trilogy. I think that was what it was called. But I played that on the Wii as well, and that was not really expensive. That was like $9. And this one was definitely an interesting one too. I've been a really huge Jimmy Johnson fan for so many years. He still is my favorite until this day, and he is also my favorite person in the world. He actually had his own video game back then in the past. I don't know if you guys have actually played it, but it was called Jimmy Johnson Anything with an Engine is what it was called. Jimmy Johnson Anything with an Engine. This was definitely one of my favorites. I put a lot of hours into, and you could race as Jimmy, you could race as all the other competitors. It was just like Mario Kart, just with Jimmy Johnson on it. So it was definitely really cool. Played that one as well. Put a lot of hours into it. My cousin definitely put a lot of hours into this game. I never really played it, but I know my cousin totally played this for so many hours that she really enjoyed playing it. That she used to play the original Guitar Hero World Tour. This was definitely one of them that she really loved putting a lot of hours into. We had the guitar and everything, the microphone, all that kind of stuff that you could do, you know? And just having to time everything with the music. So got a few more games left to go through. This is a game that I did put some hours into, and I did play it on my own most of the time. If you did like the game show Deal or No Deal, they actually had a video game for it on the Wii, and this was loaned to my grandparents, because my grandparents didn't want to have this game anymore, so they loaned it to me. But yeah, it was called Deal or No Deal. If you probably have heard that show, they did have a video game for it, and it was definitely interesting. I was able to have my me character represent everything, and I did win one of those Deal or No Deal games that I do remember back then. But yeah, I used to play that game as well. Be careful not to knock this over. Yeah, we have 3 more games to go. This game I did put a lot of hours into back then. It was definitely one of my favorites. I really loved growing up. But I used to play a lot of this game, SpongeBob's Boating Bash. This is kind of mostly like a go-kart kind of game where you just crash into people, do weird stuff, do different modes and arcade kind of game. It was definitely fun. I did put a lot of time into it with my cousin. I did it with myself as well. I did put a few hours into this game as well. And it was definitely fun. I definitely enjoyed it. Let's see. We got one more game to go through. The last one. So, I played this a little bit. I got really stuck on this game. But it used to be called Jurassic The Hunted. And you would have to have a gun with it that would come with the Wii and everything. And you would use it to basically shoot the dinosaurs back then. And I constantly died in this game. I never really fully got into this game as much. But yeah, it was definitely a game that I played just a little bit, but never really fully put the hours into it. One more game that we have to go through. And this is the OG one that I put a lot of hours into. But I used to play this game a lot, and I've actually beaten the game and actually unlocked all the characters. NASCAR kart racing. I put a lot of hours into it, played all the different tracks. It was definitely fun. Did play it with my cousin a couple times. And we definitely had fun. We definitely had fun playing that together. But that is going to do it for this video here. Let me know what your guys' favorites from that video game collection that I collected. Let me know down in the comments down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is Noah here, and I'll see you guys in the next All Things Noah YouTube channel upload.